not to be a dick, but TJ just said it wasn't that. Because
I'm I'm
he's the
I'm sorry.
necromancer. He's not necessarily doing the curse that's affecting
No,
everyone.
I'm sorry. My thought was that this would lead us towards an answer or a conclusion about that. Like, if it's not the
Po-
shiny thing in the back of the room, that the end of this is going to point us to where that info is, kind of thing.
Potentially, absolutely. I mean, we still. So this is not the tomb itself, which is where the. Hold on. The I think I have it at the top.
I believe the
Soulmonger.
name was Olmec. No, kidding.
The Soulmonger. And that is. Actually, that might be down here. I don't know. Soulmonger is an item that I read a prophecy about the Mesro that talked about raising the dead and the dead dying again. So it might be in the tomb, and this guy might be just kind of a necromancer who just happens to be. We've had a couple necromancers,
That's fair.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Nanny Poo Poo.
Nanny Poo Poo, the lady in the sky.
Was she also a necromancer?
I
She
feel
was
like she
something.
was. She was definitely Thayan, and that they're kind of
Right,
big into necromancy. So
right. So I mean, yeah, there's been some quite a bit of that sort of stuff. That's fair. It's so yeah, I guess we'll kind of see what will happen. So I guess I mean, depending on if you need like a specific answer, TJ, on like what we'll do when we see him. I mean, it's something where I mean, we're trying to stop the undead and everything, and we kind of see what happens at that point a little
Yeah.
bit. Like if we get through that guy and if we discover that he has the soulmonger, or it's not the soulmonger at all, it's that's further along or whatever it is. You know, if this just kind of enhanced the necromancer's like abilities to kind of take hold.
Hmm.
Um, who knows?
Y- yeah, I feel like there's still kind of a lot of loose ends with regards to our questing and what we're actually kind of hoping to discover. Like we had a bunch of spots that we were like, where do we go next? And we were just like, well, there's this whole hidden city thing that we keep hearing about. So let's go check that out. And then that's led us to this moment that we're in right now. And so it's sort of like, I feel like they're kind of puzzle pieces that are getting close to connecting to each other, but they're not, linking up just yet.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you guys remember about Resnisai?
Uh,
We, s- s-
Necromancer creating the undead in Nangalore seems to be sick. Seems there is a disturbance between the higher ups over the sickness and what comes next. So there is kind of like I mean, this is a little bit of the Yuanti situation of what I've created in the other game there, where it's like this guy might die, and then you have a couple factions of the Yuanti, but meanwhile this guy's you're still in the he's alive phase, so everything's still held together for the time being. And did was there something where they were trying to get something so that he could be healed or saved or something from that sickness? I forget if that was anything. I might be making stuff up.
well, isn't that like some info that we haven't really fully gotten from Artemis and Ham Salad? Like they were the ones that kind of like bridged that info to us in some ways and then didn't
No,
know.
it was the Red Wizards. They have a spy, and then that's what they've discovered.
Then
The
what was
sickness.
what was it that Artemis was going after in that temple when we first met them? Like
With the
where the
ice
frost
giants?
Yeah, with the
Or
ice
with the
giants and
frost?
all that. I thought
I
we saw carvings on the wall of like an ancient spellcaster of some sort who was doing something similar.
Well, that
yes,
was where I had found out because I have Primordial
That's
about
right.
the Soulmonger. That was on the wall. I don't know if there was anything else that you're talking about.
I
Uh,
maybe I'm just conflating like parts of the story together because it's just that they kind of overlap a little bit.
yeah.
Uh, I'm not sure. I just that's the thing that's sort of in my mind as we're talking about it right now.
sweet, awesome. No, it seems like you guys know everything that needs to be known for the time being until we get to that next step. But now that we've discussed that, maybe we can jump into what you guys are planning with this. Um, I
Major
am.
vein. Do
See,
we?
I'm
Oh,
curious.
okay. So hold on.
Yeah,
There is. All right. Let's see here. What? What does our spellcaster have? I don't know if you have anything, Tom.
So you want to know the game plan or what my
I don't
thought
know
is?
if you have anything that you have plans on. I mean, obviously, Gust is I can
This
run fast and I can punch.
this
So
is
like,
this yeah. So this was my plan. So you need to be able to have access to your abilities. Weldy is slow and like good once he gets wherever he's going to get. I want to polymorph Weldy into a Brontosaurus and send a gargantuan creature out against another gargantuan creature, and that you can get flanking and beat the crap out of this thing while that's happening, and I can provide some like outside support while making sure Weldy is a Brontosaurus and has like 200 points of hit points as a buffer.
I think are you? I think you're really taking Better Metal Snake very serious.
Oh,
right?
100%. I I messed up the giant crab when I played it, and the giant crab doesn't get two claw attacks. It has two claws, but can only attack once in a round, and that's why I don't like the huge giant crab anymore.
Gotcha.
But that was my thought, was that would really kind of allow for um excuse me, like the best battlefield control, because if we stay here and don't go in the water, the hydra's just going to run over and like devour us. So we need some mechanism to get the hydra, you know, like away from the ranged casters and I'm going to assume our poisoner. So if we've got the healer who can cast ranged spells, spellcaster, and the ranged fighter or the and fucking lock over here on the peninsula, and then we've got a huge creature that's taking blows, and then you're just flitting around punching it a bunch of times. I that was my plan. That was the thing I came up with.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm not necessarily opposed to that. I'm wondering, what do we have? Holy shit. Weldy. Okay, Weldy's back up to 21. Nevis has a 21 armor class.
That's crazy. I mean,
Mhm.
cool, but
That's
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 crazy.
that's higher than Gust, which is absurd. Um. So. Um. Yeah, Weldy. Weldy's got a 21 with 94. I'm just wondering if does it make sense for him to be the giant, you know, animal? In this case, you're saying Brontosaurus or whatever, or Gust.
Well, so the Brontosaurus has a stomp attack that, if it hits, knocks the target prone. the chances of it working against this huge Hydra slim to none, but at least it's there, and then has a follow-up tail attack. It's unlike the Tyrannosaurus, like it can go both against the same creature. So it doesn't do as much damage, but it's rolling out a 5d8 and a 6d8 hit if it hits.
And the other thing I would like to do, because with Gust, all I'm seeing is I could run up the wall. I assume there's a ceiling, so I would run up the ceiling, go above this, then get, off the wall or off the ceiling, be turned into a Brontosaurus as I'm falling, and just fucking land and crush this thing.
Okay, wait. If that's the plan, you could do the thing that I wanted to do. I would turn you into a sperm whale, which is a CR8 creature.
Okay, but then what?
Well, you would take damage, but you would eventually just revert back to yourself. But you would be a
Right.
CR8
But
sperm
if
whale
I
that crushes
fall
down.
as a Brontosaurus and smash on this thing, and then I can still get up if I still have legs.
It's
Uh,
fair. It's fair.
so, I mean, I'm just thinking of the follow up sort of part. But, I mean, we could definitely do that. Weldy has a little bit more AC and a little bit more life than I do. So, just wondering if that helps. I mean, he's got lay on hands, so he's. I mean, we've got some healing for keeping him up. I feel like, and then we can kind of go with like a Brontosaurus crush attack, and then start trying to see if that helps. But
Yeah.
also getting Weldy over there. Um, are we able to see how deep the water is?
Uh, enough to be completely submerged. Even it looks like even the Hydra is able to go into
Yeah.
like be completely submerged in the water as well.
So I think it would make sense that if we sent the Brontosaurus out there from the side, the Brontosaurus could basically swim out to the Hydra and get like away from the deep water or go into the deep water if need be. I just think we need a buffer like here so that anybody that's not going to be in melee combat can get some space and not be crushed by it.
Oh, I'm imagining like engaging him right here.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
go
Like it.
right
Well, I
to
mean,
him.
if yeah, well, that's what I'm
And that
saying. But
that's
like
why
if
I was talking like if I run up the wall and then I don't know if you guys have seen Attack on Titan or anything like that. Or you know what? Or I know you guys have seen Hulk in was it Thor 3 where he jumps out of the helicopter and stuff. But
yep,
pretend he actually does change like in the terrible Hulk movies when he
Hmm.
jumps out
as
of the helicopter.
as opposed to what happened there. Yeah, no, understood.
Yes. So it's like, and then smash. And meanwhile, Weldy's making his way out.
It is a bit of dim light. Like I said, it's more lit up than the rest of the cave, but yeah, you should be able to still see you.
As
Um,
long as long as yeah, it's a 60-foot range for polymorph. So I would basically have to try to get you right as you're falling on the creature.
Oh, absolutely. That is entirely the plan. Like I I'm hoping to go up there and kind of be upside down and my signal would be I put my arms out almost T pose, but they go up so it's like Y pose, but I'm upside down and then I just let go and then once I'm done like turning and have my feet down, that's when you polymorph me and we get maximum fall damage from a Brontosaurus landing from
who
like,
is
I don't know, 50 feet up, 20 feet
who
up. I don't know how high the
who
ceiling
is
is, but
also who is also gargantuan. So yes.
oh yeah. That's definitely part of this.
You know, you guys are making me think. Let's see
And
Is
then
that
the
is that a good
how
thing? Is that good?
how
Nevis
to do it.
Nevis
Uh,
could use vortex warp to get Weldy up there too. So that way we would have him that solves the issue of trying to get him there. And now he's got a Brontosaurus backing him up. And I think the biggest thing is being able to either, you know, the Brontosaurus will be obviously a big tank and damage dealer, and then Weldy will just also be a tank and probably slash damage dealer, but he has a bunch of stuff to heal himself. So like the lay on hands and
Hmm.
just any spells that he doesn't use on smiting. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. I
Uh-oh.
don't know.
What
I
happened?
don't know who's playing Weldy, but remember, you can't smite
Why is there no smite?
because you have to play it like Eric would.
right.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, that's right. Um, so that's kind. Well, I mean, if we're gonna play it like that, then that's 100% why I think Weldy should be a Brontosaurus. I'm just just if he's
I
not
mean,
gonna
that's
smite, then
nah. I'm only kidding, just because he doesn't do it all the time. It's like, dude, smite, kill it, crush it. Oh my god, you're a paladin. How are
Mm-hmm.
you not smiting? You just
my
got a critical. Smite it.
my other concern about Weldy is it's gonna take him forever to get out there.
No, it's not.
Right. Uh,
Why?
That's what I was just saying. Problem
with
solved.
vortex
Uh,
warp from uh, Nevis.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Well then, yeah,
yeah.
let's do this.
All right. So,
I
do
guess
you
the
like the
first
fall
thing we should
damage?
do is roll initiative.
All right.
All right. So click on Gust. Roll it.
On initiative, and then we'll go over Weldy. Weldy's got
Ah
plus
ha ha ha
two.
ha. Everyone's waiting.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Gust is notoriously bad at getting initiative.
Weldy has a plus two. I just looked at that. Okay.
Oh, the thing wasn't there.
Oh
It looks
shit!
like I
What
have
did I
to
just do?
re-roll. Jesus Christ. Fuck.
All right. Weldy.
Everyone that I'm
Weldy got a
rolling
12.
for, minus
Weldy got
the
a 12.
most important one. What are you doing? Just roll it off his character sheet.
I can't. It won't let
What do
me.
you mean you can't?
Oh, I can. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was remembering the last time I did this when it was like,
Yeah,
no, you can't
you
do
can't
that.
change it, but you can roll off of it. It doesn't have like the same sort of thing exactly, and it doesn't have like the dice that comes up exactly. But yeah, what is it? Why is that box there?
So J4,
That's too bad too.
what is
So
J4's initiative?
J4 got a 10. Weldy got a 12.
10. You have a plus 0?
No, I have a plus
No, he
two,
rolled a
don't I?
7
Yeah.
because he's got +3.
So you oh wait, Weldy was the all right. You
Yeah,
said
Yeah,
Weldy
he's
was
got
Weldy was a
+2.
12 because it was 10 plus 2, so 12.
all right, so you got okay. Then you got 12. Got it. Got it. All right. Okay. All right. So you guys are trying to discuss a plan of attack. Well, the party is. You guys are at a distance where you think that you're safe enough to discuss this and uh, approaching. We'll say that you're further back. You're not just right there. Like you went
Okay, yeah, no, that's
scouted ahead because definitely by the bouncing off the walls, the sound would definitely make it to this guy. So you
right.
guys talked further down in the cave, and there was already one Hydra that is one
Awaken,
Hydra head that is
awaken,
aware.
awaken.
Yeah.
I'm saying it to each of the heads.
So yeah, if you want to try to approach with some stealth, and if J4 wants to hold on to a spell, a polymorph spell, we can do that.
That is my plan. I'll actually, if we can I just shift with Nebus? So if Nebus goes there and I stay
Yeah.
right here,
Yeah, I
just
was gonna
so
say,
I have a little better traction.
here, can
Yeah.
you move maybe Weldy just right there, just so that he's right next to Nebus.
Yep. Yep. Let's do. Actually, what if I put Nebus right
'Cause I
here
think it's
and we put Weldy right? Nope. Nope. Come on.
oh, maybe it just doesn't. No, as long as you can see them.
I don't have
So
control of Weldy. Now I do.
Fixed.
Perfect. All right. So Weldy's right there, and then I assume Locke is hiding already.
Probably.
yeah, he'll be
There's
he'll be up on this wall. Actually, what's his distance for seeing? Oh, fuck. What? Fuck. Okay. He doesn't have dark vision. Is that how much of a problem is that?
he can still see he has disadvantage on perception checks.
Okay.
Why did I close J4? Oh my God.
He's up. He's not up this far. He's more up by like where Weldy is. Screw it. He's up. Yeah, he'll be up pretty far. Just a little bit, but he's up like I don't know, 20 feet.
All right, I'll put that 20 on there. All right, so to go up the wall and everything, so we're using an action to dash as gust to get up there. So you're
Uh,
gonna be, it's
yes.
like the very top of the cave would be like 60 feet up.
Okay.
Uh, it would be a bit difficult because it would just be a bunch of like rocks formed like this on the top, and
Or actually, if I just go up like the 60 right along here.
yeah, by
Yeah. So
dashing you
that
could
would be
probably get.
definitely dash needed.
Mhm.
Wait, would it be? Would that be even too much? Because that would be 120. So do I have to? Do I have to start off by keying?
Step of the wind, and then that would also help you get over any of the
Yeah.
difficult terrain that would be on the ceiling.
Yeah, because getting up the 60 feet first and then going another 60, we're at 120. So it's like, okay. Um, also, would there have been time that I could have had a short rest?
Yeah, anyone who needs to take it, you only get twice per long rest, and that's it.
Okay. I think I'll be good. I'll use the key. I won't take that short rest just yet. Maybe I'll need it, but I figure if I'm going Bronto, All right, so Nevis will wait for the vortex until there's a Brontosaurus falling on the Hydra. But he will wait on that and do that once he needs to.
All right. Okay. So Nevis is waiting to teleport Weldy.
Yes.
Locke went up 20 feet and hid. Right?
Um. Yeah. He'll have a poison arrow ready.
Okay.
Um. Yeah. Poison arrow on the short bow.
Okay. Mm-mm.
Also, the sound of a brontosaurus.
Shit.
Facts. All right.
An old undead Brontosaurus.
Ooh.
Weldy. See, is there anything that he can really hold?
I mean, unless it's like once he gets teleported, he can swing at the thing. He would do that. If not, then he's just getting ready. He's just dodging, getting in prepped in case he gets over there, and then he just gets fucking wiped out. He's just like, all right, when I get there, I have to be ready with my shield, ready to duck if I need to.
Got it. Okay. All right. And then J4 is holding polymorph, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Gust, give me a stealth check.
Oh yeah, that's right. These are my good ones. It's next to the 20, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't good. It's not as bad as it usually is. I rolled an 8 on the die, which is normally that would beat what my stealth rolls have been.
Okay.
Oh
So
wait, no. I have advantage on this.
oh yeah, your
Right?
next one. That's right. Your next one.
Where's that 1? Nope, 3. Perfect. Thanks. There's the 8. Perfect. All right.
You're
I'm
welcome.
Got
out.
it.
I'm out.
Nailed it.
There he is. All right, I'm off. Dude, yes, I will be stealthy as I do this. He screams back to his companions as he runs up the wall.
As you run up the wall, the rest of the Hydra heads wake up, but you are on the move, and your turn is going through, and then everyone can use their reaction as 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 you turn into a
everyone
brontosaurus.
Does everyone change their reaction to a facepalm as Gus once again does not do well with the stealth?
quite
No,
possibly.
well,
Yeah.
J4 doesn't. J4 just like keeps his gritty beak face on as he realizes he can't blow it. He's only got one shot to turn you into a Brontosaurus.
And this is, I almost want to have you do a roll, but by the rules of this, if Gust is willing, he that's what happens. He turns into a Brontosaurus. There's nothing else that's needed there.
Like, it's funny because I was considering the same thing of like, but like I don't want to ruin this plan, but also that's really funny.
Yeah, there's no DC that you need to make to cast your own spell. So um, what we'll do what we'll do is you just transform and
I just put the the link to the stats so that you can roll it in Beyond if you want, Kevin, in the in
Okay, cool.
Discord.
Visit site.
all right.
Turn into a Brontosaurus anyway.
Oh,
Hey, is that what you said,
splat.
Brontosaurus?
Brontosaurus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with an aura, I still fail that one.
Let's see. One, two, four. All right. Yeah, that's probably all of it. Yeah, gargantuan creature falling on another gargantuan creature. Uh, here we go. Um,
As expected.
I am going. Okay. First thing we'll need to do is roll uh six d10.
And that's the amount that you can do.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm on the opposite end of the mammoth fight right now. When you guys took on that mammoth in Rhyme and just crushed it by dropping the ceiling on it.
No, we blew the fuck out of that thing. We
You
blew
guys
that
hit
guy up.
every part of the trap you set for that thing all went off, and so
I think it was a crit and everything.
yep,
And it
it
just.
was.
It's like,
Um,
well, yeah, goodbye. He
all
was
right.
kind of
You
rude. So he blows the fuck up.
you and the Hydra both take 35 points of damage, but I'm going to need an additional roll because you're falling on it. That it's going to take more damage. Roll another 9d10 plus 5.
Okay, that's going to be an advanced roller. Target number. What does that mean? I'm not playing with that right now. 63.
Okay. Um, Okay.
3 10s, but you got that one pesky one.
Yeah, 1, 2, and a 3. 7, 7, 8. You know, that's pretty solid numbers for the most
Yo,
part.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, average would have been around 50, so you're definitely above
Yeah.
average.
Plus.
But still, it's like,
Yeah, it's
oh,
y- y-
holy shit, it can be 95?
It's
42.
uh
no.
You know, which is good, but also not 95.
It's not. It's just not.
Fuck.
the Brontosaurus falls from the ceiling and completely crushes two of the Hydra's heads. They are just completely eliminated, just completely splattered. Um, and the Brontosaurus also gets covered in blood as it takes 10 points of acid damage.
Oh, okay. Could I get control of the Bronto? So keep track of that
Um,
right here before I forget to, and then this thing's just immortal. Uh, a little dot, just so you're aware, Tom. I'm
Okay.
I'm almost at halfway.
Okay. All right.
That's
Wow.
which
Wait.
I'm fine with.
You're almost to halfway from 121. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, because of the fall. Okay, and the
45.
acid. 45,
Yeah,
and then the acid. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. The acid blood that popped out of the heads that I crushed. Is there any way, and it's fine if not, could I have fallen like up here? Only because I wanted to leave this area here ish
yeah.
for Weldy to be teleported.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, you know what's really cool? There's a dot on the Hydra too, because there wasn't until just now, and I had some concerns. I'm like, oh no, oh that's not good at all.
Well, we'll start to discover
Yeah,
as
for,
well as the heads start to pop.
yeah,
That also is a good
there's a
indicator.
problem. There's definitely a problem. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Nebus. What was Nebus had was prepared to send Weldy, right?
Yep, that was the
Yes.
plan.
Okay.
And Weldy
Uh,
will just accept.
Weldy pops up over here. Give Weldy a swing.
All right, Weldy. I'm gonna go Weldy. All right, Weldy, longsword attack.
Would this be advantage
Sure.
with,
Yeah, give him a-
you know,
he
just
gets one
crossing
check.
through? Fuck. Yes. Smite all the fuck out of this thing.
So sweet. There you go.
I am
And then for
very confused.
I
damage, yeah,
I
I'm
would say
confused too.
this thing is worth a a second level.
I agree, but I think that the reason TJ is confused is because I just rolled Weldy's attacks with only a +1 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not
I mean,
sure. I
it's a
just
nat 20, so it's gonna hit.
How?
But um,
so when I click, oh, because I okay. So the only
I'm
thing
like,
that I have, the only thing that I
Jesus
have
Christ.
what just happened?
Even even when I rolled it for Weldy, fucking Eric, what an
Okay.
asshole.
Well, then let's go. Let's stick with the crab. Oh my God! If you can roll off his sheet, great. I can't. Like, I don't have the thing to roll. So a crit hit, and then drop the whatchamacallit? Drop a second level on it.
okay.
uh, I do that in roll 20 anyway, so you can do that one. That's 6d8s,
60. All right.
I think, right? Because it's 2d8 and then one for every extra. So,
68. All right. Here we go.
ooh,
Nice.
holy
Nice.
shit.
Another one of its heads is gone.
That's nice.
He just swings the sword into this thing's toe and just bursts fucking radiant energy through it, exploding ahead with the blast of light. Fuck.
Um.
I
Okay.
mean, now
So
Weldy's cool. Now that we're
yeah,
doing it,
that would be
I
kind of
like
cool. Yeah.
having, I like playing as the overpowered character. But when Eric does it, this is stupid. Oh yeah, whoops, that wasn't his turn. But oh well. He'll uh, he'll just not do that on his turn then.
Doesn't Weldy have two strikes though?
But it's not his turn.
I'm. Oh. Okay. Fair. Yep.
So like he
Gotcha.
shouldn't have even been able to smite.
Understood.
So oops.
He can't smite on reactions.
I don't think so. Actually, hold on. When you hit with a weapon attack. No.
Yeah.
When you hit with a weapon attack. Fuck, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Can smite whenever you desire.
Awesome.
God, I hate that 5e makes me like paladins. Or maybe just they're always overpowered and everything. And when I don't have to exclusively fight against them, like in World of Warcraft, it's like, alright, paladins can be cool.
Okay. Roll for luck.
Alright. Let's.
And don't forget about your sneak attack because he's clearly got allies
Oh, yeah.
flanking.
Where? This guy. Roll. Roll it.
There's nothing shoddy about that.
Where's his thing? Then if there's. Nice.
Uh,
If there's
okay.
any
Let me see.
necessity for poison. There it is.
Um. Well, when Weldy hit, uh, it, the Brontosaurus and Weldy. Let's see. Is there any save for this? No, it's just if you're within 5 feet. You guys take 8 points of acid damage, and then when let's see, when Locke hit with an arrow, there was some blood that came out as well, and that's 7 points of acid damage. And that was round one. And because of how it went, you rolled so poorly, the nat one, it actually ended up doing pretty well for you. So let's
Right.
see. Oh, all right. Actually, and it saw you coming across the ceiling, so it would still attack. And then here's the funny thing about hydras is that each individual head kind of has its own reaction. But you guys took out like a ton of the heads, so all
I,
right.
f- I feel like there's still another shoe to drop though. Like I'm like this is a little something else is gonna happen.
You think you think you could get Lee over there? No, I'm sorry, Ree over there? And then you could turn him into a brontosaurus and then that shoe would drop?
So my thought is, I'm worried that if you are no longer a brontosaurus, I have to turn you back into a brontosaurus again. So that's my thought.
I'm definitely down for that. I would just have to make sure I run up the wall again.
Well, so to avoid you taking that initial like crazy splash damage, you could just stand and bang where you were.
60,
That was the thought.
76. So 130. So, okay, I can still make it.
All
Um,
right. You there are two heads that come out and attack the brontosaurus for a total of 38 points of damage to the brontosaurus. That was two heads that attacked. And that was the reaction. Now it goes to the top of the order, and we go to Nebus.
all right. What does Nebus have? Okay. I don't know. Okay, so I can't mark that off. Would you be able to mark off in his sheet that I used a second level and
In Nebus's sheet, let me back up and see if I
you
can get in
wouldn't
there.
be able to? TJ
Oh,
would
oh,
because
oh,
he's
oh,
the,
okay,
the
all right.
GM. And let's try Chaos Bolt. What does this guy do? I don't know. We'll find out. Am I casting it? Oh, so I am casting it, which isn't great because that's a 12.
12 to hit. That is a miss.
Yeah, that checks out. So one first and one second level spell have been used by me on Nebus.
Okay, one first and one second.
Yes, so he has used two first level spell slots at this point.
Okay. And then, sorry, so there was, he already had one marked off on
Yep.
first level. So mark off another first level and then mark off a second level spell.
Yes. That's
Got it.
for the Chaos Bolt I just threw out that missed and the Vortex Warp.
Vortex.
Hey, sorry, I had to step away to blow my nose. Sorry about that.
No problem.
No, apology not
Wait,
accepted. You stay here and blow your nose next time.
Right into the mic. You do it.
Yeah,
You.
come on. If you
and
gotta apologize for
apologize.
leaving, then
Um,
Uh,
let's see here. Okay, got it. Go to Locke, who won't benefit from being hidden because he should have actually rolled with advantage now that I think about it. Roll
I
out
yeah,
a
I was wondering if I should or not, but I'm like, we'll just go for it.
throw out a d20 just to see. Get that.
Yeah, so it would just have
No,
been a 25.
got it. All
All
right,
right, so this attack. Uh oh. Now I'm searching for the number. It's a
that is a
13.
miss.
All right. Um, can he then try and hide or something with the
He
bonus
still has the
action?
bonus action. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So something.
Um,
Actually, oh wait. Oh fuck, because he hasn't moved. Can I do that thing, but after the fact that he's supposed to do beforehand? What is it?
What's the thing?
oh yeah, he hasn't moved. You're right. Steady aim. He didn't. He can't move, and he can't use and yes, use up all his movement and a bonus action to do that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
So I'll make sure I do that beforehand next time.
I'll give it to you because you're. I mean, well, if you're playing it like Brian, yeah, you would not have used it, even though I've said it every time. Um,
uh,
so that is
15.
fair. I was gonna give it to you because you don't really play the character, but 15 also is not a hit.
Okay, perfect. We're still looking for it. I'm playing the, let's build up our power level. I don't want to go to
Okay,
Super Saiyan 3 right away.
right. Weldy,
Only
turn.
Eric does that shit. What a dick. Oh, I'm just going to crit all the time. Oh, speaking of. uh, so is he just attacking?
I think yeah. Let's just make Weldy attack. You can roll it. So
Okay.
because I can't get
Uh,
into a sheet to do it.
so can you, when you look at his sheet, are you seeing his sheet?
Yes. So like I have Weldy sheet up, and like when I hover over initiative, I get like the B for or the dice with the B on it to roll. But when I go down to actions, I don't get anything on
Can
longsword. I don't get
can you
anything over the
click
nine.
on the little like see the little icons right next to it, the two swords crossed? Click on that.
Oh, did it do
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, and it does the
Oh,
damage.
okay. But that would have been advantage, correct? So
Yep.
I should roll one more time.
So you can shift on the next time you do it.
Well, I'll
But
do it one more
yeah,
time, but
just
then
do
shift.
one more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consistent damage too.
It's
Nice. All right. So that's. Am I going to drop? Are we going to drop another one of the second level uh, smites? I would
Um
assume, right?
I feel like it makes sense too because this thing is exploding every time we hit, and the more we can get on each individual hit,
We
the
might as well do
better,
it.
I'm thinking.
Okay. All right. So 21. And then Weldy. Let's go to spells. We've used 2 second levels. All right, it won't let me click on the spell slots, but we have one left, and I've got one strike left. So let's do that.
that takes
Shift
off another hit.
does an 18 hit.
18 hits.
All right, sweet. So we'll do the last second level spell slot. Nice, pretty consistent. So 1743 points of damage on that one.
Oh my goodness. All right, J4, you are focusing on uh, keeping Gust as a Brontosaurus. What are you doing?
I think what I'm gonna do. Go back to J4 spells. Keep that shit open. I think I am going to. Just want to double check something. Yeah, I'm going to cast a third level Scorching Ray at this. I'm sorry, a second level Scorching Ray at this.
Okay, go for it.
All right, so here we go. We got one, two, come on. One, two, three. I think all of those hit.
Yep.
All right, so here comes some Scorching Ray damage. I really wish I had Rana out right now because it would maximize a bunch of this shit. But basically, it's
Isn't that a bon?
two.
Oh no, it's an action,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Bonus
and then
action
yeah,
once you have her out.
yep. 2, 4, 6. So it's 66 damage coming. 2, 4, 5, 6. Roll. All right, 17 points of damage.
It's funny because anytime with like that sort of thing, it's like, oh, that's too bad that you only got 17 out of a possible 66 damage. It's like, nope, nope,
Nope, no,
not
no, bad,
not
nope,
the
bad
amount.
math, bad numbers. Numbers are not right there.
Well, when you originally said, it's gonna be
66, yeah.
66 damage, it's like, holy fuck, we're all doing massive damage, and then J4 just goes, yeah, but like, what about this?
Well, again, second level spell slot versus fifth level spell slot to make you a Brontosaurus. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fifth level, I guess, that one counts for quite a bit of the damage.
It's doing some stuff. It's doing some stuff.
Well, we had the original 30 and like 60. Yeah, 35 and 63. 98 damage from that fall.
And just for sake of saying it out loud, that would be the end of J4's turn.
Yes. Um.
And now it will be the end of your life.
Now it is the end of you. Wait, oh, wait.
That's not for you. You're not old enough, kitty.
You'll never defeat me at your level.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. All right. All right. 2 attacks coming to Weldy. Um. And then 2 attacks go to the Brontosaurus. First one to Weldy is 16 points of damage. Second one is 22 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
14 points of damage to the Brontosaurus.
Oh, come on.
and 21 points of damage to the Brontosaurus.
Boo. I never even got to use it.
You Bronto busted.
Minus 9, so 12.
Believe me, you are not as disappointed as I am. Because even though it lost quite a bit of heads, it lost 3 heads here. They don't grow back, and that's a damn shame.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm a little conflicted. It took me a really long time. Like an old game system trying its best to load some fucking glitchy Skyrim game or something because I wanted to make this an interesting encounter for you. But and I let the first part happen because I was like, this will be interesting. But the thing that sucks is that we have a wildfire druid here who used fire, and that just is way too effective on a Hydra.
Oh shit! I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that.
So kudos to you, because that makes this a much easier encounter than otherwise. Now, if I ignore that, which I will right now, no, it those damage marks would go. Some of them would go away, and it would also get a shit ton of heads back, and all of them would get an attack, and it would be interesting. But I think it's good on you guys for
Having a
making
fire
short
guy.
work. Yeah.
So what the funny part? What maybe it's not funny, but like
J4
last
started the fire.
last Saturday, you're like, I just want to get you guys to this point, and we got to this room. And I see the Hydra, and I'm like, I got to come up with a fucking plan. Like, what are we gonna do with this? Because it's just gonna chew us apart. And so
Yes.
I was like, yeah, come up with a plan. And then Sunday happened. And then the week rolled through, and I logged back in and I was like, oh shit, you need to come up with a plan for the Hydra. And then I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, I got polymorph. I can't polymorph myself because that backfired royally the last time because I forgot about concentration checks.
Right.
Who can I do? And I was like, I'm gonna turn the tin can into a brontosaurus. That's what I'm gonna do. And you were like, no, I want to be a brontosaurus. And I was like, I mean, same
No,
plan
no,
then. Okay,
not
let's do
even
it.
not even that I want to be a brontosaurus, but we can drop a fucking brontosaurus on these heads. I was
Yep.
gonna say on this thing's head, but it has multiple heads, and I crushed some of them.
You
What
did.
was the
Like,
remaining damage that Gus took? Now that he's back on the map.
he's at 72 right now, but out of 84. Nope, that's 81. So if you just do it right, there you go. Good job.
Gotcha. Well, the legendary legend of hydras and their regenerating heads we did not see today, but it goes to Gust.
Okay, I don't know if I want to. Hmm. I think I just start. Anyway, I start blasting.
All right.
Actually, would we be able to? Actually, with multiple heads, would we be able to really get advantage, especially being small?
Mm, that is a good point, but
I'm
Weldy did get advantage on
I'm
his team.
kind of okay with, like, I want to get advantage, but I'd kind of be like, like I'd be okay with it being like, well, because specifically it's this thing with multiple heads,
Right.
each
There's some.
looking. It's like, all right, that's fine. So yeah.
Yeah, those
20,
are
18.
both hit. Let you guys take before you do your another strike. Whoop. That is 14 points of acid damage to Weldy and yourself,
Okay.
and then 9 points of acid damage.
Okay, come on, let me.
Is the damage happening when they squish like a head or something?
No, it's just its blood.
Oh, its blood is like okay, all right.
I will let you guys know that this is not a normal Hydra as well. So
It's a special Hydra.
it is a special Hydra. It's I I thought you guys would crush a Hydra, and I was right. So I gave you-
literally, we would have crushed
Right.
a Hydra.
Okay, shit.
So I know that like TJ when we first started like I think it was the game before this one or maybe it was this one when you were like I don't want you to play something that summons a lot of creatures. And so I've really tried to not do that with this druid, but polymorph is just a lot of fun. It just is a lot of fun to have.
Yes, it is. It is. It is ridiculous. I'll give you
Okay,
that.
so I am going to. So I think I will disengage and then run over here and start running up the wall. So I'd be up 25 feet. Weldy is in rough shape.
You can. Well, I was hoping that Nebus would do some big heals right now.
I am on board with that plan.
Oh, that was a
What do we have? That's a touch, so not that one. That's 10 minutes. What's the distance? 30 feet. Don't worry. Eric can make another character. Because, don't exactly know what the plan's gonna be, because this is tough. 60 feet? Is 60 feet enough?
What are
Here
you
we
doing?
are. Maybe. Alright, healing word. What? Where did I see 30? Okay. So, it's not gonna be too much, though. Just gonna be... Just gonna be D4s. But, at least it's something. I'm almost... Fuck. He has to get out of there. I'm almost thinking to teleport him out.
Probably would help to say that off mute. Yes, if you could do that, that probably would be a good idea.
Let's see if I actually can. Magically twist. Con save or fail. Target teleported to an unoccupied space within range. And it's just a creature you can see within range, which is 90 feet. So, yeah, I guess we're going to be teleporting him back out. So that's another second level gone.
To here.
Yeah.
Still putting him in the front.
Yes.
Come back here and defend me.
Like,
Got it.
I'm thinking Nebus steps back and puts him right there.
Got it.
Oh, I see you've left me in the front as well. Shit!
Well, if you hadn't ruined your shield, you would still be in a much better situation.
I don't think I've ruined anything. What? Who?
Is your shield still at full power?
I
Did
don't
it get
know.
did it
I
get
was going
fixed?
to cast Brontosaurus on the person standing next to the monster, and then it ran away again. By the way,
Door to
yes,
lock.
I did just say cast Brontosaurus, but yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Brontosaurus on you.
Unfortunately, there's no more people there,
Yeah.
but also that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of both. But no, it doesn't matter. I'm not moving. Advantage. Beforehand, non-move. Steady aim. Shit.
Miss.
Next.
Weldy.
Weldy should probably heal himself in some way. Doesn't he have lay on hands? He does have lay
He
on hands.
does. He's got 45 points. If we wanted to use that. What is this? Divine. Yeah, it might be popping up some lay on hands on him.
Or why don't we could drop a third level aura of vitality on him, and then for up to 1 minute via concentration, 2d6 points of healing in a 30-foot radius all around him,
What the fuck?
including himself. So like he could just heal just by not getting hit, basically.
You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura to regain 2d6. So you set it up and then you just use your bonus action over and over to heal people.
Yeah, or himself in this case, and he keeps his lay on hands.
I like that I said healing people, and that could include him, but you can't think of him as people.
I mean, obviously.
That's fair.
I
I'm
still
not
have
sure
yet
if you're
to see
talking about
anything.
Weldy or Jay or Eric himself.
No,
I don't
I
think of
actually
him as people.
no, I actually called Eric today and apologized for the whole "Are you raising your voice?" like joke that I tried to say on Thursday that came out as absolutely not funny at all. And I was like, dude, I've been worried about this for the last 3 days. I hope you're not mad. And he's like, honestly, I thought I was yelling. I thought I was loud. And I was like, no, it was a joke gone wrong. My bad. I'm sorry. So, in
I
other
don't
words, I
remember.
don't hate Eric.
I don't remember.
We do hate Eric. It's fine. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You're,
For
you're
playing Magic
you're
the
finally
Gathering
starting to
and no other
realize.
reason.
Fucking shit.
Right. He's bad enough when he's here, and then now he's not. I mean, it's kind of a refresher, but also,
He's
dick.
still rolling crits even while he's not here. I'm
I
just
know,
saying.
and he can't
Yeah.
help it.
Is
Like if
Weldy
you
doing
just click
anything?
that's also a crit.
Sorry, Weldy was dropping that third level aura on himself, the aura of vitality that would start to heal him 2d6 this round and would continue for the next 10 rounds.
All right. So, and you've used all second level spell slots, right?
Yes, so all second level are gone from
There it is.
smites, and this is a third level spell.
Healing energy, blah blah blah. 30 radius. All right, and that's a bonus action.
For the heal is
Oh,
a
wait, no,
bonus
it's an
action
action.
for
Heals.
himself,
Yeah.
or yeah,
Action to
to
set the
cast.
thing up, and then you have it for a minute, and then you
All
can
right.
just use your bonus action for it.
All right. So is he using the bonus action to heal himself?
Yes,
You
All right.
do.
Roll.
I got it.
Paladins always touching themselves. There we go. All right.
Right.
Perfect. All right. He heals. We go to J4.
All right. J4, knowing what J4 knows after our last conversation with the DM, is looking at his spell list, and he was going to do one thing, but I think he's going to stick with what works. And instead of a 3rd level spell slot, he's going to drop a 4th level Scorching Ray, which will be what is your spell slot? 3rd level or higher, one additional one, so it should be 4. Should be 4 of the flaming bursts going.
All right.
So that's a miss. That's probably a miss too.
Ooh. You hit Weldy.
I'm,
He's down.
that's it. That one's a hit. I'd really like a crit on this. Oh shit! All right, only. Oh my god, that sucked.
What's happening?
Ah,
Oh, you got 4. Oh,
I got
fuck.
4, and oh yeah, and
I
and
didn't
only.
realize that you had 4 because like last
It was a
time I
good
think
roll
you had
though.
3.
Yeah. So that's 10 points of fire.
All right. Okay.
That sucked. Oh my god.
Um. Let's see here.
And I'm gonna back up. I am gonna back up a little bit because nope, I'm a spellcaster.
The Hydra goes into the water.
Oh shit. We shouldn't have run away from it. Should have just finished it up.
Dude, it was so close. It was so close. But it's
Guys,
still around.
guys, you were so close to killing it, but now it's really pissed and underwater. Good luck.
Yes.
I don't know what we're encountering next, so I'm trying to preserve some spell slots, but like this fight cost a lot.
Yes, but also it was an Ultra Hydra.
Oh,
So,
I know, I know. I'm just saying that like we still don't know what's next, and J4 is trying to conserve at this point.
Gus, what
yeah.
are you doing?
All right, so I am going to finish my run up the wall, which means 35 feet. Then I am going to go from there. I have 15. I know it went over here. Fuck. Okay. All right, so I'm using my key again. I am going to yell to J4. All right, this time it's time for water mode. And I
And
will
and as he dives in, J4 will turn him into a sperm whale.
so I think I'd probably have to get into position on the ceiling and
Yes. Well,
then
I would. I will wait. I will wait. Yes.
um and then when it's your turn, I'll just kind of let go and do the same sort of thing. Kind of just let myself um or maybe perhaps we go with what am I Maybe we go with a land and water based.
I I just shout out. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure you need to get in the water and bite him to death. Don't worry, I've got an idea.
I'm currently in my my upside down Y pose.
Okay, so I just gotta wait for my turn.
And
Nebis.
extra. I don't know.
Can Nebus throw a heal on? Well, if you're gonna transform, you probably don't need it, but
On face there. Face
yeah,
boy.
just somebody. Yeah, can Nebus do? Can Nebus do something? I mean, shit.
For the love of God. Yeah. What levels do we have? So many spells. Um. Well, let's go with what? Because he can do cure wounds now that he's here. Do we go with do we go with the first level? Do we go with like third? I mean, Weldy's gonna be healing himself up, and I don't know how much he's gonna
Give
really be able to help in this fight any further.
drop a. I would say, how about drop a second level one on him so that he at least has some beef in case the Hydra
All right.
reemerges
That
directly in front of us.
that's the last second level
I, it keeps the thirds
on
open
Nebus.
just in case. Just
That's
saying.
that's fine. I'm okay with that. So, but that's his last second level. And then you show up though when I click
That's
the
rough,
button.
buddy.
And I click the button, and you do the thing. Cast. Okay. But I was clicking cast. No fucking way. No, why are you at first level? No, hold on.
You ever listen to an argument and realize you're part of it, but you're not?
All right. So, I guess I'm just going to throw out an extra D8, which is dumb. I wanted to do it a gooder way, so he's got 10 more.
That's good. That gets him. That gets him up a little bit more.
Nope. This. And yeah, that's what he's got. And then Scorpion DeVito. He's gonna, I guess, hold. I don't know what else he could do. I mean, maybe hide and then hold. But no, it's not how it works. I don't know. Something.
So he's gonna
Whatever he's
hide.
doing, he's not really attacking.
I mean, he's not in the sight of anybody right now. So I mean, besides teammates, so he can hide.
Okay. So yeah, he'll hide, and then just if he can, when the thing pops out, shoot at it. If not, you know, maybe it won't be an issue anyway.
Got it. Weldy.
Weldy bonus action 2d6 points of healing. Do you want me to do it, Kevin, or can you do it? Do you want me to do it?
Oh, you can do
I
it.
got it. All right, I got it.
Yeah, see, look at that.
All right, so Weldy heals up 11 more. As a bonus action. That puts him at plus 7. And then I think I'm going to have him just step up a little bit to be right there. Maybe he can't do this. There we go. And shit, I don't know. What else would he do right now? It's not an action in this system, but he would raise his shield.
Okay. All right. Already did that. So we're gonna go with
I
A4.
have to. Gus, you got to be within 60 feet of me.
Um,
So if you can come back to like right there,
would
right
that
there.
have been cool? Because I definitely had the movement. But
I mean, he
before I
can
move,
hold and do it.
Yeah.
okay.
I just feel like I mean, you're still like running around in a circle on the ceiling, right? Kind of thing. To just stay connected. And you're kind of like J4, hit me. And you haven't
J4's like,
jumped. You haven't jumped yet, but he's
Right.
just like,
J4's like,
um,
you have to come back a bit. I can't fly. You know this.
I know no such thing.
all right. So are you holding that as an action then when he gets in range?
Yeah, I hate the fact that I'm now standing on this rock next to the pond, but yes, that's
Uh,
what I'm doing.
okay. And not fully out. These heads
Ew,
pop out of the water.
son of a bitch.
Luckily, rolled very poorly. And only one of these heads are coming to attack you, J4.
I mean, that's cool, but it's still not cool.
Right.
And that's 10 points of damage, which is also rather low. So,
Right.
perspective.
All right, all right.
One did bite you. Um,
Oh,
um, so there's that. And then J4, throw out a perception check.
okay. Not good. It's like one of my best skills. I always roll low.
All right, perhaps it's that you're being bitten by it, that you're not able to see. Weldy had an attack coming on him, so he wasn't able to see. Um, uh, let's have Locke roll perception check.
With disadvantage.
Sure. With this, because it's difficult to see.
I was looking at these mushrooms. They might
Right.
be poisonous.
No, that's because,
Perfect.
well, that's great. Somehow, even somehow Palpatine returned. Somehow Even though he does not have dark vision, it could just be that where he is up on the wall and how there's some kind of luminous fungi around, bringing this to like some dim light. He's able to just barely make out some of the Hydra's heads regenerating.
Can he shoot one?
Yes, he did have that action ready, so yeah, he can try to shoot it. Yep.
Uh, 24.
All right. With that, the Hydra's heads weren't actually fully evolved and coming out. With that actually brings down the Hydra. The rest of the heads that are up on the surface start to fall back into the water as they're unconscious. And it looks like it just
Holy
kind of
smokes.
went back down. Let's see. The one last thing that I can gift. Actually, that was with reach. So you guys are not within 5 feet of its body. So you're safe from the acid too.
Holy smokes. Like I was scrambling for a backup plan right there. So I'm like, this is gonna get real bad real fast.
All right.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
If
Gust has dropped and is falling into the water.
And you just as right as you plummet, he goes, you just hear J4 go, perhaps you should learn to fly, and then splash.
I just land on top of the water. What was that?
Oh shit! Forgot he could do that.
No, I'd probably just splash into the water. Just expecting to have transformed, and then when I don't, I'm just gonna swim at the Hydra.
all right, do that. Once you get up to it does seem like it's not reacting to you. If you keep punching it or something like that,
I'm gonna try and punch
it's
it
still
up to the
bleeding.
surface.
Okay.
if
Um,
if it's too heavy to pull that off, that's fine.
you can. I mean, your pushing ability has like a limit of huge, right?
I think you do have a cat. It's either large or huge. Yeah.
No, I think that's just for one of them. I don't know if the other one does. Because Crusher, once per turn, when you do bludgeoning, you can. Yeah, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning, provided the target is no more than one size larger than you. Okay.
Okay. You punch it, and you're able to push it up as it falls back, or doesn't fall back, actually goes up, and but you unfortunately take 9 points of acid damage. So if you continuously punch it,
Oh, okay.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
if it's still doing that, then yeah, I'm all set.
Ow!
yeah, it's not something
Punch!
that
Ow!
happens. You
Not even
push it,
diluted from the water?
you you punch it on top of your teammates on the surface. You're like, look what I found, as you were covered in acid blood.
All right, so now I need poison and acid invulnerability. Got it.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, congrats, guys. You beat an Iron Scale Hydra that was set to max. So good job.
Cool. I don't even know what an iron scale hydra is, but that sounds pretty badass.
That is
Bet.
the suited up Hydra. Um, a regular Hydra is CR8, and I said that won't do, and I chose an Iron Scale Hydra.
I'm sorry, that's the best line. You just drop the mic right there.
Holy
That
shit,
won't
dude.
do.
Yeah,
this
and the
this
funny thing is that this one was a CR12, but I
Yeah.
also looked it up, and it is a number one, I took those hit points because I knew you guys were gonna crush it hit points wise, and I just went, we're maxing this out like 100%. That's the first move. And then second move was to mess with the damage and then the regeneration. And then because it regenerates health when it also gets new heads.
So
But the funny thing is,
it was at what, 286?
Yep.
Holy
Yep.
fuck.
Yep.
Well,
And,
I'm really glad I went with the Brontosaurus plan.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
was
glad.
great.
Honestly, I'm glad that we did the having me fall on it, because
Yes. Yeah.
that did almost 100 damage, which is fucking obviously huge,
Yeah.
gargantuan
And
even.
I was
You wouldn't even
excited.
think gargantuan.
I was excited for that because you crushed two heads with that. Usually you're supposed to do it like per turn, but I'm like, for this move, you demolish two heads. And then I was like, I thought Nebus would put out Firebolt or something like that. So I was like, don't do that, don't do that. And then I'm like, all right, I knew J4 was concentrating on you, but I was like, I know he's a fire druid. Like, come on.
Right, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I was like, I have fire spells that I mean, well, I take that back. My hope was that you weren't going to be like, this thing is immune to fire because it's a water creature, and I was going to be like, well, actually, I beat resistance. Don't tell me it's immune. But that
Right.
was fortunately not what happened.
Well, even if it was immune, it'd still be immune, unfortunately.
No, that's
Because
what I meant. Like resistant. Like if it was resistant, I'd ignore
oh
it. But
yeah,
if it was immune, immune is immune. So yes.
right. Gotcha. Yeah. It wasn't vulnerable to it at all. It just stopped it from growing heads. So,
Oh man, Chaos Bolt is really cool, but even if it did anything, it wouldn't have mattered in this
Mm.
one.
But it's also funny because this was a CR12, and then on the scale of where you guys are at right now, that's like the low part of a hard encounter, not even deadly. So, interesting enough.
Huh.
So this reminds me of when you guys fought. Um, I forget what it was when we were doing the whole like the underground, like the lost world of Sharg, and it was like like finding the lost world from Marvel Comics or like the
Purple
dinosaur.
Worm?
Well, it was after the purple worm, but you guys faced this like I think it was a water elemental on the beach, and the book said it gets this attack or this attack, and I gave it both, and you guys still destroyed it at the level you were at, and I was like, "Yep, I did. I gave it the right things." Sometimes you just got to beef things up.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, you do that all the time. For example, tonight with the Brontosaurus, I don't see that this guy gets two attacks.
Yeah, no, dude, it's right there. Where is it? Brontosaurus.
Stomp and tail.
You get a stomp and a tail.
Yes.
Oh no, no. This isn't. This is a different Brontosaurus. Hold on. This is the Legacy Brontosaurus. Maybe I sent you the. Oh, maybe I did fuck up. Oh man.
Because I remember there was one time where you were starting to do stuff with a vampire, and you're known for this, where
Thanks.
you just you just start reading all of the actions and doing all of them, and it's like, no, Tom, they don't get all of them. Like they
That's fair.
can, but just
I
not
Yeah,
well,
man, what are you
every
doing?
turn.
I will admit that I did fuck up the crab. The one time I was a giant crab, I'm like, I
Oh
get
yeah,
two
that
claws.
one makes sense. Like where
Don't
Yeah,
it's
I
worry.
just
was like,
like, yeah, you
yeah.
would get two, but
Well,
Don't
I
worry.
mean,
sometimes already.
What I'll
you're
do
dinosaur. Sorry.
what I'll do to even it out, I'll look up the claw attack damage and I'll just take it away from a random encounter. Don't worry. That's what we'll do.
Oh, great. Oh, that's shit. I should have just eaten those
Sounds
kittens and
fair.
been done with it.
No.
Actually,
Uh,
if we had figured that out at that point, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be like try to be good but chaotic at the same point. I eat the kittens, and you'd be like, with your claws, you can only eat one at a time, and you have to roll for it.
Only eat one kitten.
One kitten at a time. Oh shit.
Okay, so yeah, this is what was going on because it was a vampire, and so you had multi-attack, which it's like, all right, so 2 attacks, only one of which can be a bite attack, but you were just going down the whole list. It was just like bite, then charm, then children of the night, and it's just like no, 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 no. that's not actually what actually happens. So
I don't know what you're saying. Everything sounds right.
right. It's like he has stomp and tail, so I'm gonna use stomp and tail.
Just do all the things.
Right. I was disappointed that I didn't get to kick with the Brontosaurus. Because I was
Well,
going to
so
spin around like I was going to use my tail, but then I was actually just going to turn and do like just a side kick with the Brontosaurus.
so when when we were gonna do like the 20th level like battle night or whatever it was that you were gonna run, I did like the barbarian druid that I picked was gonna take the Brontosaurus form because that was like the highest CR that they could like wild shape into, but
Mhm.
just change it into a giant goat. And the goats do have multiple attacks, or at least I think they do. I could be wrong because maybe I read it and got excited. But anyways, so I took like stuff from the Brontosaurus and melded it with the goat to say this is what the thing transforms into.
So it's funny when you're saying that where it's like, well, I mean, I'm okay with taking a Brontosaurus and turning it into a goat as long as it's something where you keep the stats of, like the Brontosaurus. I mean, because once you start mixing them, unless it's like not overpowered, it's like, oh, so now
Oh, well,
you're just
that
giving Brontosaurus 2 stomps every turn. It's like,
no.
yeah,
So
that's
so
gonna be
you
nice.
that well, I will say that's why I said, "Hey Kevin, look at this and let me know if it's cool or not." I wasn't just going to show up and be like, "I do this." So I do
Yeah.
ask. As a player, I ask. As a DM, I'm just like, "Oh, holy shit, this is what's happening right now." Okay, whatever.
Oh yeah.
But that was a good encounter, TJ. Thank you.
Yeah, no
All
problem.
right. So yeah, we made it up
Uh,
to that little
I
area, and then we move
yeah, I
on.
hope your heart raced a little bit, even if it wasn't actually you know, didn't it wasn't that difficult, but still scary to see a Hydra.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, like Tom said, it's not like anyone. It's not like anyone important was in uh, real danger, but
Wow. Wow.
Tom, you said it. Like
I
he
know.
said, as
I'm
as
telling Eric that Tom said that.
I did say those words, and now I feel like that whole apology to Eric today sounds like it was all not real. Oh
Nah,
boy.
he forgave me,
sorry,
so I can
you
be a
piece of
shithead
shit.
again.
Oh, you right back. Oh yeah, it's like church, right? Like I go, oh, I was
Exactly.
a shithead.
Good.
Sorry, I'm gonna be a shithead again. You
Yeah.
should know this, but I'll be back to say
Right.
sorry. So,
But like, yeah, I'm sorry about the hookers again. My bad, bro.
I mean, I tried my best. It didn't work out. It just happened.
Yeah. All those maining hookers.
Yeah, maining. Yes. Oh, Chris.
Fair, same reaction. Um so yeah, like although it wasn't really like scary until the thing went under the water, and the biggest issues were it was splashing us with shit every time we hit it. And it's just like, yeah, yep, I've seen these before. And so it's like, all right, let's get some distance, and then it hid, and it's like, fuck, that thing's gonna start healing. But then we used so much to take it out, like Tom was saying. We
Mm.
used a
The
Well,
bunch of smites, a bunch of heals.
the
Not
well,
funny
like
thing
one
all the way,
was
but
the funny
one
thing
thing that
was is that it's not that smart. So I would have like waited there until after when it regenerated and then got up, but it's still just like a reptile pissed and then swam up to you guys and then
Yeah.
did that. Uh, Otherwise, I was afraid that you were finally going to be a whale underwater, and this thing has 10 heads and like now recovered one dot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it could have gone bad. It's like, oh look, I'm a whale now with almost 200 hit points, and it's like, have you got 10 Hydra heads attacking you? Like, well, let's see what that does because they're all dealing like an average of some insane amount of damage.
So
Yeah.
fun fact though,
20
the
damage.
whale did have both a bite and a tail attack, and it it did a lot of damage. Like it, the whale as a C as like a CR8 is actually, I think, selling it short.
Hmm.
Yeah, because this one has 2. Shit.
Yep.
But see, this one has a reach of only 5 feet.
Oh yeah, you got to be next to it. Yes.
Yeah. The whale can't use blind sight while deafened. Interesting. But blind sight up to 120 feet. Holy shit. And advantage checks on wisdom, perception checks that rely on hearing. That's cool.
So this is do you guys remember Ongjak from Rime of the Frost Maiden?
Yep.
Yeah, these were the stats for Ongjak,
Yeah, okay.
because that's what Ongjak was. Um, but we just never, you guys never rolled an encounter where Ongjak fought it. You guys were always like, oh, let's go over here, and you did this and whatever. But when I realized I could transform polymorph into this, that was that whole thing with the fight against the Thay, that I was like, who could throw me at them? Because I would just polymorph myself into a sperm whale and like crush all of them, but nobody could do that.
Yeah. But also, go with the Brontosaurus, then there still could be more after.
It's fair. It's fair.
As opposed
Well, it's
to now
well the
you're
idea.
dying.
No, actually, well, the idea about the sperm whale is crushing attack, and then you revert back to yourself, right? Like, so even if you can't make the concentration check, now you're there in the mix, and if anything's gonna fuck up a spellcaster, it's another spellcaster in their face. So that was the whole thought process I had with that.
Well, I'd argue that if anything's gonna fuck up a spellcaster, it's a melee character in their
Yeah,
face.
you're not right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And or being crushed by a Brontosaurus after they just landed on 10 of their compatriots. It's just like, hey, you know how wizards can do like all sorts of stuff and bend like time and space, and if they get squished, they're dead.
Mm,
We're going
that's
with
what
that
we're going
last
with.
part.
That's what we're going with.
Like, I
I
don't know if you guys have ever read the Dresden Files or whatever, the
Yes,
book
yep.
series,
The
where
series is Dresden Files. Yeah.
um and just like how it talks about how like just like guns. It's like, yeah, uh but like just metal moving at fast speeds still can annihilate a wizard who is unprepared. It's like, yeah, that checks out entirely. You know, I never
Yeah.
questioned that, but now that we're bringing it up, yeah, agree. Full stop.
All right.
Yeah, no, fair enough, fair enough. It just, yeah, I just, there's a, Kevin, I think you know this, that I still, like, several years after starting doing it, like, I still play that Marvel Puzzle Quest game, which is
Mm-hmm.
basically just like Marvel um, Candy Crush.
Mm-hmm.
But um, one of the things in that
But
game
it's not
is
Candy Crush. It's for boys.
okay. Whatever. I mean,
Real
like,
big
you know
boys
what?
like me.
No. Oh boy. Yep. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. One of the things in that is that Deadpool has this ability, and it's called the whales, and it just drops. It just a bunch of whales fall on the screen to just defeat the other thing. And when I saw this, I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
"Oh, J4's pulling a Deadpool? What?"
Okay. That makes sense that you would want to go with the sperm whale then.
So that I
But
mean, just
also,
Nice.
like, I want to be turned back into Gust after they, I got to stomp around as a Brontosaurus first. Or, whoever you do that to, sort of thing. Just like, haha, we finally got you down. It's like, yeah, and now you have to fucking break through Weldy's defenses.
that is
So,
fair. That is
good
fair.
luck. It's like, shit, can you go back to a Brontosaurus again? You were easier to hit.
Yeah, I liked you better as that.
All right. At least we can make some progress on that thing.
But yeah,
All
so
right.
actually, I was just looking. So we have 8 rounds left of LD, LDs. You know, old Weldy. We got LD's
LD's
thing.
Ealing.
Could we just make sure that everybody's topped off to whatever they need to be? So that's
Maybe.
eight rounds of 2d6 if needed be.
All right, roll them. Let's see if we can get Eric to full.
Yeah.
Who else?
Start with welding.
Who else? Who? All right, so we'll start with so 2d6.
Actually, where was Weldy?
That's a good
I'm
question.
looking now.
I think
Because I
he was at
wasn't doing.
26.
He was at 26. No, he was no, because he got
37.
hit 37 because he got hit with the heal spell. That Nevis did. Remember the second level heal spell that took Nevis's stuff out.
37.
Yeah, but that was the 10 that got him from 16 to 26. And then you hit him with an aura of vitality. That was your second one.
Somebody hit him with something else that
No,
got
the
him
the
up.
aura
Yeah.
of vitality is what got him up to 37 because he
Oh,
was
with
at
the 11.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
So, all right. So the first two get him up another 18. So
17.
17. Sorry. Yep.
So 37, 54.
So 54. All right. Roll
I'm
54,
gonna have
58.
Gust
So
grab
hold on.
some too
Yeah.
because I
Well,
am
that's
at
1, 2, 3. That's 3. Let me give one more and then see where we're at. So another 4. Where does that put us?
what was Gust at over there? No, 40.
Find it. You need me to go back, or did you find it?
Nah, it's 40.
Got it.
So it was 49 minus 9. All right, I stopped punching.
Okay. So with the 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 25. At 25, where is that? What does that do for Weldy? Because I got 4 left.
He was at 50, so that's is it 54, so 58, 62.
She's at 62. All right. How much do you need, Gust? How about this?
Uh,
I'll give you
Wait,
2,
hold
and then
on.
we'll
is it
see where that goes.
You use a bonus action to cause one creature. Okay, so it's only. Oh, I see. It's only one creature in
Yep.
the aura.
yeah,
That's weird.
each turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess you gotta limit it somehow.
All right. So Gust, here, I'll give you 2 now, and then we'll see what we need to do with the last 2. So 12
Oof.
and 5.
All right, so
So I've got I've got 2 left. So who should get it, Weldy or you?
So what's Weldy at? We might split him up anyway.
You want to just do 1 and 1?
Yeah, what's Weldy at? He's at 60 something. I'm at 57. He's at 62.
Yep.
Yeah. Give him one and then I'll take the second one.
All right. So first one, Weldy, is
Nice.
11, and then second one is
All
10
right.
for you.
Sick.
All right. So that we've got that marked down for Weldy and for you because I was just focused on rolling for this.
Yeah, I have mine marked, and so Weldy is going to be at 73.
All right. I am going to take a quick pause because I got to do a quick bio break, but I will be right back.
There were a significant amount of double-digit rolls in there from Tom. 1, 2, 3.
Why they call him J4? I don't know why. That still doesn't add up, but lots of double things, I guess. I don't know. There's something there.
9, 10. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of them were double digits, which is impressive because that is
Yes.
that's a
Yeah,
lot of sixes.
1
He
in
would
30
have been critting and wounding all of his opponents if we were playing wounded right now.
Mm.
It's like, yeah, but how would we fucking play wounded right now with this? By rolling d6s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Just remember that he just stepped away for a moment.
So do you have headphones on?
I do.
Okay. So, um, is there more information on the, 14th?
Yes.
Okay.
Have it somewhere. Uh,
Is there more information? Yes. Am I gonna get it? I cannot guarantee that because I have it somewhere, and if I can get it to you, I will. But I don't know where it is. So
did I save it? Mm. Okay. Friend made that. Okay.
All right, back.
Nice. So think I'll just try to give you a little bit more information about what we'll be doing, and we're going to need a recap anyway, I'm sure. Uh, once we get back from October, all the October events that might be interfering with this. So
Right.
we'll do. You guys move up the cave. The water isn't as deep. Um, up here, there seemed to be like some kind of drop off around. Yeah, come on, right where you guys came from, right where the Hydra was. And so you guys come up to this path, and there seems to be like a little bit of like a place where cattle have been, and there are some boats that are brought up here. Uh, it looks like they might just usually send something down to feed the Hydra, or there's also a bell here in some boats to call the Hydra. Um, and then up to the very top of the cave, up here, you kind of see where the water's coming from, pouring down from the upper part of the city, and this must be like a whole game, comes down and feeds into this whole underground river. But as you approach here, you see a throne room, still hidden. I'll start to reveal that. There doesn't seem to be anyone on the throne at the moment, but there is some guards that are there, along with a very beefy Yuan T right over here. And I think, let's see,
Yeah, the
throw
one that
out
says
some, I know it's just, yeah. Throw out a perception check from everyone in the party.
Oh my god, another one. Ugh. The second, yeah, Wildy got a 12. I got a 10, which was also a
Mm.
1.
All right, let's see. All right, I just try to take an average of this, and you're one ruined it, Tom.
Fuck. Sorry.
It's all right. You approach. Uh, do you know between you guys? Do you know what it is you're looking for?
Uh, J4's like, no, no, I didn't. I mean, I guess we're just trying to find the thing that looks like a big glowy thing. I don't know.
Hold on
Gust, what
one
do you
sec.
think?
I think that my headphones are not connecting for some reason. Come on. Don't be a dick, be a dude.
Any luck, Kevin?
Maybe. Like I can hear you over the speaker, but I don't want to have that so that there's an echo anyway. But no, no luck, unfortunately. Um, so some of it was broken up because it was switching between sound things. So what are we looking at with the perception check? We've got the couple
We're gonna
people,
go
the
through.
beefy dude, an empty throne.
Yeah.
And the
The
question
rest
was
of it.
what we're looking for.
Yes.
Yes, and we don't. Yeah, it might be a situation of where's the shiny thing. I can kind of agree with that because in here. Wait, we're in here. Are we in? We're in here for the cube.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, so we're looking for the cube that looks like the rest of them. So
Yes.
that, but for whichever one number 6 was.
All right. With that, J4, roll another perception check. Let's see.
Come on, J4. I got a goddamn +9 to this.
All right.
14.
That's enough to bring up the average for everyone to now that everyone's clear on what you're looking for. Is on the top of the throne, there is a cube that you're familiar with. So the UNT did take this last puzzle cube. So it is here. It's in the throne room. There are UNT guards, and I think we'll resolve this next time when we have everyone here.
Yeah. We'll see.
That's the
We'll see
situation.
about that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But all right.
Some people are, addicted to other wizard things. Now, I understand getting sucked into one company's bullshit. Trust me, I get it. As a guy who watches StarCraft and plays Diablo 2 still, and like Natamba is from World of Warcraft. It was literally the name that was given to my character because I was like, I'm bad at names. So I just did random, and that's the one. So I get it. And I chose the fucking worst company to be behind. I get it. It's Blizzard. So, like,
Well, you could have chose Unity. I mean, just
like I'm I mean, I could have chosen EA, but I don't know why I would be behind them in any way. It's like at least Blizzard games are fun. But like Wizards for D&D and Magic, fucking two different addictions. Just kind of that's fine, but like you can't mix them.
so
Like
with
don't get your
TJ.
heroin nights mixed up with your coke nights.
Wow. I mean, truer words spoken ever? No. No. Anyways, um, so if TJ's out for people who are available for October, do we want to try to do anything, or are we just saying it's a month off of for everybody, or what's the thought?
So I'm not opposed to stuff, but as I was saying before, um, TJ has we've got a bunch of things in October. Actually, one for each of us in for 14, 21, and 28. TJ's claiming the 14th. I'm taking the 21st, and you are taking the 28th.
That is correct.
I don't know if there's anything going on the 7th. So
Concert, I think, potentially.
okay.
Yeah.
So like yeah, there's something going on at that point. So it's like, all right, well, it's kind of a not necessarily just like, oh yeah, some people can't be here, so like maybe if we do because it's mostly events that everyone should be pretty much going to. You
Okay.
know.
Well,
Yeah.
for at least for the next 2 weekends, um, I can try to toss something together of interest if there are people around, and if they're not, and it's a free night, let's all just try to. I mean, obviously, TJ, you're kind of book solid, but like, well, I'll just put it out there kind of midweek and say if it let's touch base by like Friday to say whether or not that's happening, and if it's not happening, then I'll happily spend a night doing something that's not this. But if it is this, then it is what it is.
For this upcoming.
Yeah, for well, I actually like. I mean, I'm happy to just try to do it for this month and just be the sort of like put together the ridiculous thing because I've got a couple things that I grabbed recently from like drive through RPG and this thing and the other thing and whatever. So if people are available and want to try something out, we can try something out. I I've been toying with like a couple ideas of things I'd like to see how they play out as well. So to be announced, but
Yeah, I mean, because I know like the 21st and the 28th, those are both just out because we're all gonna be, or at
yep,
least like a bunch of us are gonna be at, you know,
a thing. Yep.
someone's house hanging out. The
Which
14th.
one?
Now that I see the time frame, I don't know what the game plan is
So
on that, but and I know.
uh, that night I won't be available because there's like another part to that.
Yeah,
Um,
I figured there was more.
but yeah, that's during like the day.
Yeah,
Um, and I'll let you know more about it as it goes on. But
yeah,
that is like the main event for then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, because it looks like the next week, the 7th, would be the only one if where TJ's saying it's a potentially maybe. It's like, I mean, if it's maybe, then the other way.
Yeah. I'd
So
let you guys know for sure.
All right. Yeah, let's listen. I think that if we kind of play it by ear with the idea that this month's probably going to be a little rocky no matter what, but if people are available and want to just hang out and try something out on a Saturday with like no real connections or convictions to anything, then we can do that. That's it.
right. Well, sounds good, and like you said, we'll play it by ear.
All right, all right, all right.
Very good. Give him cake too.
You get some cake, sir. Um,
Gonna run out of cake at this rate.
no, we have no more cake, so my choices are death or
My
death.
my choice is or death. Then I'll have the chicken, please.
Yes, I'll take the thing. I'll take the thing. That's not the
Yes, here
thing.
you go. Thank you for flying, Church of England. Yes,
Judging.
sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir. You cake of death. I had the vegan meal. Ah, yes, sir. Here you go, Mr. Hitler. You genocide fuckhead or whatever he calls him.
Ugh, but all right, gents. I will talk to y'all later.
All right, cool.
Sounds good. Later,
Later.
guys.